I'm no longer a host on Daily Driven Exotics. In this video, I'm gonna explain why, I'm gonna clear up a couple of things, and then we're gonna talk about what's next for me. Before we dive in, there's zero animosity between myself and DDE. I mean, you guys saw there was a video earlier today that they uploaded on their channel, and I was in that video. There's not any weird interactions. It's not like we hate each other or something, like there was some crazy falling out. So I wanna make sure that that is the tone for this entire video. There's zero animosity on either side. On that note, I do wanna extend a massive thank you to both Dave, Damon, and the entire team at Daily Driven Exotics for giving me the opportunity to become a host. I believe it was 6 or 7 months. Did you get that? My massive production crew is laughing at my joke. I was watching Daily Driven Exotics since probably 2017, 2018. So I'm very caught up with all the people that have been on the channel, people that have stuck around, people that aren't there anymore. I understand it's not given to everybody. Very, very appreciative for the opportunity. I seriously want to give massive props to Damon for building such a massive empire with the DDE brand. And massive shout out to Dave for now literally running what feels like 90% of that business right now. All the back end stuff that you guys don't see. Dave busts his ass. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to the team. Jamie is a editor. You're one of the best editors for any type of YouTube content that I've ever seen. And lastly, I want to thank you guys, the audience, everybody who watched me on Daily Driven Exotics, whether you've been watching me long before I was ever on Daily Driven Exotics, if I was with Wildcat, if I was with Whistling Diesel, maybe from my own content, if it was from TikTok or some of my older YouTube videos, no matter what, I appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to get into where some of that gets a little blurry, but you'll understand very soon. Stick around to the end of the video because there's a couple things that I think you will want to hear.
Before you do that, can you grab my thing?
Yes. Now, let's rip the Band-Aid off. Why things ended up not really working out and why I'm making this video right now. My Lamborghini Huracan, it was supposed to be the Tire Slayer, the new variation of the Tire Slayer, a very infamous car on the internet. Damon created an absolute beast of a car. My reason for joining the channel originally was to carry on that legacy by getting my own Lamborghini Huracan and turning it into the modern day Tire Slayer. The reason why that car made so much sense for me specifically is because, you know, me being a new host, bringing in a younger audience, a newer audience, and also just like fresh ideas, right? The way that that car was able to be afforded is from videos that I'd be making about the car, right? But things started to go wrong when videos weren't being made. There's a quite large laundry list of reasons why videos weren't being made. I'd say 99% of those reasons you guys are already aware of. But to recap, my buddy hit the car. It caused about $21,000 in damage, and I had only had that car for about a month until he hit the car. What do? Throw it on a tow truck, send it to Exotic Auto Sport, which is the shop that works on my cars. Parts were ordered, we're waiting on parts. Then the UPS plane crash happened, which was such a unfortunate, tragic event because obviously there were people that lost their lives. The thing that ties it to this story is the fact that when the plane went down, coincidentally, the plane had crashed into the facility in Kentucky that is like Lamborghini North America's like parts facility. My parts were in there, or they were on the way to that facility, I guess. It delayed them so much more than they were supposed to be. So now we're waiting even longer for parts for this car. And the car's been sitting on a lift for probably a month at this time when we found that out. I found out that one of my buddies out in Los Angeles, he ended up having a couple parts for the car. So I was able to expedite that process just a little bit. Then, when everything sounds like it's starting to get better, and mind you, this is also in the midst of like we're building a twin turbo car. We're waiting on those parts in Boost Logic, but things had started to show up around this time. We start taking the car apart to twin turbo it while it's already being taken apart to get fixed from my buddy hitting the car. And we found an extensive amount of hidden damage that we had zero idea was done to the car from a previous shop to a previous job when I first got the car and I brought it back to Nashville. It was not Exotic Auto Sport. Now, instead of us just following through with the twin turbo build and getting that done and fixing up the, you know, the damaged parts that my buddy broke when he hit the car, now we've got to fix the car from damage that we had no idea about from another shop. So now add however many more weeks for that to happen because we had to weld stuff. We had to, it was a show. So then fast forward, that stuff's fixed. Now it's time to install the twin turbo kit. Now we're waiting even longer to get the twin turbo kit installed. Mike over there absolutely killed the install. He busted his ass, was literally there over the holidays working on that car. The grand total of time that car spent sitting on a lift doing absolutely nothing was 3 months and 8 days from when my buddy hit it to when I got that car completed and back into my driveway. The completion of that car was about a week ago. Bobby Schmurda, shout out. About a week ago. Other than the obvious setback of the time it spent sitting on a lift doing doing nothing. What does that mean for content? Essentially, that means there's not much to film about the car. Sure, there's other things that I could sculpt out of essentially nothing to film about the car, but at the end of the day, it's still just sitting on a lift and I'm just waiting. The main problems, two things. One, payments on the car don't stop. But since there's not many videos being made about the car, for a business expense doesn't really make sense. And that is something I completely understand to, try and get out of a situation like that if I was in their shoes. So on that note, I completely understand that part of it. The other part of it, this is more of a general reason for the parting ways of myself and Daily Driven Exotics. The viewer engagement. Comparatively speaking to Damon and Dave's videos, my videos were underperforming. Let's say Damon and Dave are averaging between 450 to 600,000 views. My videos would get between 200 to 350. And that might not sound like a lot to you guys where it's like, oh, that's not a crazy gap. In the YouTube world it is, because then you start looking at the revenue made from videos, and then on top of that, when there's a Lambo being paid for because there's no videos being made about it, you do the math there. It's not good, it's a red number. How does all of that tie back into the video that I'm making today? Look, I have seen all the comments, I've seen what everybody says where it's the Temu Ed Sheeran, I need a haircut, I am a fat piece of shit. I've read just about every single thing you could possibly write about me on the internet. I'm not fazed by that stuff. I only cry myself to sleep like 4 nights out of the 7 days of a week. So on that note, I get it. You guys hope, but I get it. And that's okay, because one of the most consistent comments that I would always see on my own solo videos is, if we wanted to watch Keller, then we would watch him on his own YouTube channel. We watch Daily Driven Exotics to watch Damon and Dave. I think that the Daily Driven Exotics YouTube channel truly is best ran by just Dave and Damon. I really, really do. You guys might disagree with me. They might disagree with me. That's my honest opinion. Damon built this brand. He built an empire. He's f***ing busted his ass to build this staple in the car community. Brought on Dave very early on, and now, they've been doing this for years and years and years. Having a new face come in and host the videos, you guys don't respond very well to it, but that's okay. You guys like what you like, and that's it. The next section of this video, issues that I now currently face. If you guys know my history on the internet, I have always made car content, really. I used to vlog with Wildcat. We had the Tyler Wine channel. We would upload vlogs all the time. We'd go out and just f around. Then I went over to Whistling Diesel. I was Whistling Diesel's lead editor for almost 4 years, and I was a character on his channel. So a lot of you know me from there as well. Obviously, fast forward now with Daily Driven Exotics, or was with Daily Driven Exotics, damn. But one of the current issues that I do face is brief financial instability. You will know by the end of this video why I don't really care too much. I'm very excited about a couple things, but we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Another issue is not necessarily an issue, it's more so like a reaction to all this stuff happening, and that is the Lamborghini being gone. That was my childhood dream car. It was a car that I had always wanted my entire life, ever since I was a little kid. I literally have photos of me seeing a Lamborghini for the first time. Never in a million years did I think that I would actually have one. But now that that car is gone, it sucks, but stick around to the end of the video. But that also leads me to what is happening with the Lamborghini now. Earlier today in Daily Driven Exotics video, they went to the shop and saw the car and whatnot. I don't know. I'm also filming this before DD has put out their video talking about what they're gonna do with the car. So currently in this very moment, I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I don't know if that car is just gonna be sold altogether, because it is a company car. It's registered under Daily Driven Exotics, obviously. I don't know if Damon's gonna continue it. No idea. Do I still have my R8? Yes, I have my R8, you f***ing idiot. What's next? What am I doing? I know that that's probably what all of you are wondering right now. Why the f*** am I even making this video? The YouTube channel that you are watching right now, the Keller Moore YouTube channel. Beautiful name, right? I know, it's me. For the first time ever, I am going completely out on my own. Full sending YouTube, full sending my own brand, full sending absolutely everything on my own. Obviously, I'll have a team. I'll have people that are filming with me. You guys obviously know a lot of my friends already. They are gonna be in the videos all the time. I have genuinely some of the coolest concepts, I think, that will ever be hitting the YouTube automotive market. And it's a lot of stuff that I really would not have been able to do being housed underneath another brand. And that's not even a shot at DDE or Whistling Diesel or whatever it may be. This is purely just something that I know that I'm capable of doing it. I don't know why I haven't done it sooner, being on my own and just focusing on my own content to make the best stuff that I can possibly make, entertain you guys, make you guys laugh, make you guys turned on. I am unbelievably excited. I already have a couple videos that I am working on currently, and a couple videos with some really f***ing big people that I know you guys will love to see in these videos. I've literally done this for so long, for so many years now with other creators. It's why the f*** am I not doing it myself? None of that means that I don't appreciate the positions that I've had with other creators or other companies. It's all a part of my story, how I've gotten to where I'm at today. I would really, really appreciate if you guys subscribe. I have a couple of videos that are already on this channel that it's kind of insane insane. The fact that my last YouTube video that I posted over 2 years ago has like 730,000 views, and then I just like decided to just like not fucking upload anything else on the channel. That was a very smart move on my part. But anyway, that is all being revamped now. That's all being revived. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will try to consensually touch as many of you as I can. Consensually. All in all, thank you, Dave and Damon, for the opportunity for me to be a host on a channel that I basically grew up watching. That's a massive honor. Actually, that is my R8 parked right there, and right up there is an officer. I think he just called a fucking repo truck. So subscribe, please.